whatever which is outstanding in the current year, so as I told, it has to be added. If there is any prepaid in the current year, it has to be deducted. So we have to see the receipt and payment account. So whatever the items which are there in the payment side has to be written in the expenditure side. Excess of income over expenditure. So what is excess of income over expenditure? That is surplus. So outstanding income, where we are going to record? It's an asset. So in the asset side of the balance sheet. Hello everyone, welcome back to the last session of the chapter Not-for-Profit Organization. I am Harshita, lecturer, Department of Commerce, Vidyashram PU College, Temple of Excellence, Mysore. My dear students, in a previous session we had gone through a 12 marks problem where they have not given opening balance sheet. We have to prepare opening balance sheet, income and expenditure account and closing balance sheet of the firm. In today's session, we shall go through a similar kind of problem where they will not give opening balance sheet, they will just give receipt and payment account and few adjustment, and we have to prepare income and expenditure account, opening balance sheet as well as closing balance sheet of the firm. Now go through the problem. Following receipt and payment account was prepared in the cash book of Bengaluru Charitable Trust for the year ending 31st March 2018. So they have given receipt and payment account. So once we see the receipt and payment account, immediately we shall segregate which are the revenue items and which are the capital items. Now receipts and payment account for the year ending 31st March 2018. So under the receipt side we are having certain items, under the payment side they have given certain items. Now we shall segregate where these items will come. So to balance brought down, that is nothing but opening cash in hand and opening cash at bank. So it comes under opening balance sheet of the firm. So it comes under opening balance sheet, where under the asset side of the opening balance sheet. Next, donation. So we don't know what kind of donation, whether it is a specific donation or general donation. We shall see the adjustment and we shall segregate whether it is a revenue item or capital item. Now let it be blank. Next, a subscription. So it is a revenue item. So it comes under income and expenditure account. Next, legacies. So legacies is a capital item. So where it comes? It comes under the balance sheet. Next, interest on investment. So it is a revenue item. So it comes under income and expenditure account. Next, the sale of old newspaper. So it is also a revenue item. So it comes under income and expenditure account. Now coming to the payment side, we are having charity. So it is also a revenue item. It comes under income and expenditure account. Next, rent and taxes. So it is also a revenue item. It comes under income and expenditure account. Salary. So it is also a revenue item. It comes under income and expenditure account. Printing and postage. So it is also a recurring in nature. So it is a revenue item. It comes under income and expenditure account. Next, advertisement. So it is also a revenue item. It comes under income and expenditure account. Next, insurance. So it is also a revenue item. It comes under income and expenditure account. Furniture. So it is a capital item. It is a fixed asset. So it comes under where? Balance sheet. Next, investment. So it is also a capital item. It comes under balance sheet, that is closing balance sheet. Next, by balance carried down, that is cash in hand and cash at bank, that is closing balance of receipt and payment account. So it comes under closing balance sheet. So whereas opening cash in hand and cash at bank comes under opening balance sheet, whereas closing cash in hand and closing cash at bank comes under closing balance sheet of the firm. Now we shall go through the adjustments. So they have asked us to prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2018 and balance sheet as on that date after the following adjustments. So they have given certain adjustment and they are asking us to prepare income and expenditure account and closing balance sheet of the firm. So the first is, it was decided to treat 1/3 of the amount received on account of donation as income. So we have left what donation is. We don't know what donation is. Now they are telling that 1/3 of the donation amount what they have received has to be treated as income. So income means what? It comes under income and expenditure account. How much? Full 100%? No, only 1/3. 1/3 comes under income and expenditure account, and the remaining will come has to be recorded in the balance sheet. Now how we are going to record this donation? So 1/3 is revenue. So where does revenue items will come? Income and expenditure account, and remaining comes in the balance sheet. Clear? Yes. Now go through the next adjustment. Insurance premium was paid in advance for 3 months. So they have paid in advance for 3 months. So what is insurance premium? So it is a expense, right? So expenses which is paid in advance for 3 months. They have not given the amount, but we have to calculate. Let us see how we are going to calculate. Next, interest on investment, rupees 1100 accrued but not received. So what does it mean? Accrued but not received, it means outstanding income. So interest on investment is what? It is the income. So outstanding income. So whatever which is outstanding in the current year, so as I told, it has to be added. If there is any prepaid in the current year, it has to be deducted. So here insurance premium is paid in advance. It means what? Prepaid. So it has to be deducted, whereas outstanding has to be added. Clear? Next, rent rupees 600 outstanding as on March 31st, 2018. So here outstanding. So outstanding in the current year has to be added. So where? In the income and expenditure account. Clear? So rent is what? Rent is a expense. So outstanding expense. So it has to be shown in the closing balance sheet also, where? Under the liability side of closing balance sheet. Now we shall go through the solution. Now first what we are going to do? First we have to prepare our opening balance sheet. So under the opening balance sheet, now we shall see what are the items to be recorded under opening balance sheet. So opening balance sheet, in the sense those items which belongs to the previous year has to be recorded in the opening balance sheet. Now how to begin? With the heading Bengaluru Charitable Trust, opening balance sheet as on 1/4/2017. So you know the format: liabilities, amount, asset and amount. Now what are the items to be recorded? Now see the adjustment. So there is no item which is to be recorded of the previous year, right? Now go through the receipt and payment account. So here we are having cash in hand and cash at bank, which has to be recorded in the opening balance sheet, and no more other items. So we are going to record only 2 items under opening balance sheet. So how to record? So cash in hand and cash at bank is an asset. So we are going to record cash in hand 11,500, cash at bank 12,600. Now no more items. Now we have to balance. Our balancing figure is what? Capital fund. So what is the main intention of preparing opening balance sheet? In order to know the capital fund. So when you add the asset side, you will get 24,100. So you will write 24,100 both the side, and your balancing figure is 24,100. So 24,100 is what? Balancing figure. That is nothing but capital fund. So this capital fund has to be taken to closing balance sheet under the liability side of closing balance sheet. Clear? Yes. Now we shall prepare income and expenditure account. So how to prepare income and expenditure account? So you know the condition, only the current year's transactions you are going to take and only revenue items you are going to take. So we have to see the receipt and payment account. So whatever the items which are there in the payment side has to be written in the expenditure side, and whatever the amount which is there in the receipt side has to be recorded in the income side of income and expenditure account, and we are going to record only revenue items. Now we shall see the receipts and payment account. Now coming to the payment side, we shall begin with payment side. So by charity, so it is a revenue item, right? 11,500, and no more adjustments relating to charity. So we are going to record it as to charity 11,500. Next item is rent and taxes 3,200. So it is a revenue item. So we are going to record under income and expenditure account, but there is a adjustment relating to rent. That is rent rupees 600 outstanding as on March 31st, 2018. So, as I told, anything which is outstanding in the current year has to be added. So, we have to add this outstanding, that is rupees 600. So, how we are going to record? To rent and taxes 3200, which is given where in the receipt and payment account. Add outstanding rent, which is given in the adjustment. So, when you add, you will get 3800. Next item is salary, that is rupees 6000. Let us see whether there is any adjustment relating to salary. So, there is no adjustment relating to salary. So, we are going to record it directly, that is to salary 6000. Next is printing and postage. So, it is also a revenue item, that is 900. No more adjustment relating to postage, so that is printing and postage. We are going to record the same, that is 900. Next item is advertisement. So, it is also a revenue item 4500. No more adjustment relating to advertisement. So, we are going to record the same 4500. Next is insurance. So, insurance is 2000. Let us see whether there is any adjustment relating to insurance. Yes, insurance premium was paid in advance for 3 months. Now, they have not given. So, as I told, if there is anything that has prepaid, it has to be deducted. Now, how to calculate for 3 months? So, we shall assume that they have received or they have given insurance for 12 months. Clear? Now, how to calculate? So, insurance. So, insurance is 2000 less insurance paid in advance. So, how to calculate? For 12 months, they have paid rupees 2000. Right? For 12 months they have paid rupees 2000. Then for 3 months, how much they have prepaid? Let us assume that they have paid 2000 for 12 months. Then for 3 months, that is 3 months is prepaid. Right? For 3 months, how much? So, how to calculate? 2000 into 3 divided by 12. So, you will get 500. That is prepaid insurance. So, 2000 minus 500 will get 1500. Next, furniture is a capital item. We are not going to record. Investment is also a capital item. Next, cash in hand and cash at bank, it is also a capital item. So, which comes under closing balance sheet. Next, coming to the receipt side, we have already recorded cash in hand and cash at bank in the opening balance sheet. And the next is subscriptions. Subscriptions, how much? So, it is a revenue item 42,800. Let us see whether there is any adjustment relating to subscriptions. So, there is no adjustment relating to subscription. So, we are going to record the same, that is 42,800. Next, so we are having donations here. Before that, we are having donations. So, it is a revenue item, but they have told only 1/3 of the revenue item has to be treated as revenue. Here they have given it has to be treated as only 1/3 has to be treated as income. Rest has to be recorded where? In the balance sheet. So, rest is a capital item. So, it has to be recorded in the balance sheet. So, how to record by donation? So, the total donation is 9,000, but only 1/3 is in it has to be recorded in income and expenditure account, that is 3,000. And the next is legacies is a capital item. Interest on investment, that is 4,500. Now, let us see whether there is any adjustment relating to interest on investment. Yes, there is. Interest on investment rupees 1,100 accrued. So, accrued means what? Outstanding interest. So, anything which is outstanding in the current year has to be added, right? So, we have to add. So, by interest on investment 4,500, which is given in receipt and payment account. Next, add outstanding interest, which is given in adjustments. So, 4,500 plus 1,500 will get 5,600. Next is by sale of old newspaper. So, it is also a revenue item. So, where we are going to record under income and expenditure account. No more adjustment relating to that. So, we will record 200. Clear? So this is how we are going to record only revenue items in income and expenditure account. Now we are done with recording all the entries. Now we have to balance. So when you add all the expenditure, so 1,500, 4,500, 9,000, 6,000, 3,800 and 11,500, you will get 28,200. Whereas when you add all the income, so you will get total income is 51,600. Now your income is more than expense. So that is excess of income over expenditure. So what is excess of income over expenditure? That is surplus. So I will write 51,600 both the side minus 28,200. Your balancing figure is how much? 23,400. Now what is 23,400? Surplus. So our balancing figure is surplus, that is excess of income over expenditure. Now where this surplus has to be taken? So we have to add it to capital fund. Clear? Now we shall prepare closing balance sheet. Now how to begin our closing balance sheet? With the heading balance sheet as on 31st March 2018. So now what you are going to do? We should see the opening balance sheet. So whatever the items which are there in the opening balance sheet has to be recorded. If there is any purchase or if there is any depreciation or if there is any outstanding, so we have to make those adjustments. Now we shall go to the asset side of the opening balance sheet. Now we are having cash in hand 11,500, cash at bank 12,600. Whether you are going to record the same amount? No. Why? Because it is the opening balance sheet, opening cash in hand as well as cash at bank. So we have to record closing cash in hand and closing cash at bank in the closing balance sheet. So where do we get this closing cash in hand and closing cash at bank? Go through the receipt and payment account. So here there is closing cash in hand and closing cash at bank. So we'll record the same amount in the closing balance sheet. That is cash in hand 9,900, cash at bank 16,000. And the next, we are done with recording all the items in the opening balance sheet. So there were only two items, right? Cash in hand and cash at bank. And the balancing figure is capital fund. We shall see later. But in the asset side, we had only two items, cash in hand and cash at bank. We had already recorded. Now we shall go through the receipt and payment account, whether there is any item which has to be recorded. Now in the payment side, which are the capital items? Yes, there is a furniture, but there is no increase or whether there is no depreciation in furniture. So we are going to write the same amount, that is 21,600. Now furniture, where we are going to record? In the asset side of the balance sheet. Furniture 21,600. Next is capital item is investment. Investment is also a capital item, so it has to be recorded in the asset side of the balance sheet, that is 23,000. Now no more capital item in the payment side. We shall come to the receipt side. Yes, there is a capital item here, donation. So one third we have already recorded in the income and expenditure account. Remaining has to be recorded, right? So how to record? So donations, that is how much? How much donations we have to take? Only. So under the total donation was 9,000. One third is how much? One third of 9,000 is 3,000. So remaining is how much? 6,000. 6,000 is donation. So how to take this donation? So we have to add to capital fund, right? So we have to add donation to capital fund. So let it be like that only. Now you have understood why we are going to take only 6,000, because one third we had already taken in income and expenditure account. Remaining has to be taken or it has to be added to capital fund. Let's see which are the next item that has to be added. Next is legacies. So it also has to be added to capital fund. So here we have taken legacies also. It has to be added to capital fund. Clear? Now, how much is capital fund? So, capital fund is how much? So, the balancing figure of opening balance sheet is 24,100, add surplus 23,400. So, opening balance 24,100 which was there in the opening balance sheet, add surplus 23,400, add donations, that is remaining donation. leaving 1/3. So the remaining donation has to be taken, that is 6,000, add legacies 18,000. So we will get total capital fund is 71,500. Now we are done with all the entries in the receipt and payment account. Now we shall see anything which is left in the adjustments. So in the adjustment, 1/3 we have recorded, that is donation, and the second is insurance premium was paid in advance. It is nothing but what? Prepaid expenses. So where we are going to record this prepaid expenses? So prepaid expenses is what? It's an asset. So we are going to record in the asset side of the balance sheet, that is prepaid insurance. How much prepaid insurance we had already calculated? 500. Next, interest on investment outstanding, that is interest on investment is what? It's a income. So outstanding income, where we are going to record? It's a asset. So in the asset side of the balance sheet. So outstanding interest on investment 1,100. Next is rent, rupees 600 outstanding. So rent is what? It's a expense. So outstanding expense is what? It's a liability. So we have to record in the liability side of the balance sheet outstanding rent. Now we are done with all the entries. So we have taken capital fund, we have added surplus, we have added legacies, we have added donations. We are done with all the entries. Now we have to add all the liabilities. We will get 72,100. When you add all the assets, you will get 72,100. Now your total asset is 72,100 and the liability is also 72,100. So your total asset is equal to total liabilities. So you might feel that this problem is quite lengthy, but only thing is that you have to understand and whether, so there is, you have to make certain adjustment relating to add or less, and even you have to be careful while recording the capital fund in the closing balance sheet. Clear? And in the opening balance sheet, you are going to record only the items of the previous year in order to, so the main intention of preparing opening balance sheet is to find the capital fund. Next we will prepare income and expenditure account. So the main intention is to, and you will record only the revenue items and that of the current year only, and the main intention is to know whether there is surplus or deficit. And the closing balance sheet, so you have to transfer that surplus or deficit to the capital fund and you have to record the amount or record the transaction by seeing the opening balance sheet as well as certain adjustments in the receipts and payment account. My dear students, in today's session we had studied a 12 marks problem where they have not given opening balance sheet, they have just given receipts and payment account and few adjustments, and we have to prepare opening balance sheet, income and expenditure account and closing balance sheet of the not-for-profit organization. See you all in my next session. Till then, take care. Thank you.